Hello, great people. President Bola Tinubu promised Nigerians renewed hope, but he has largely dished out hopelessness, poverty, hunger, destitution, and hardship to Nigerians. Before, it was only the poor that are feeling the heat, but now the rich are also crying out. In a moment, I'll play you the video of Isaac Fayose, the junior brother of the former governor of Ekiti State, Peter Ayodele Fayose. Isaac Fayose decided to visit the Wuse market in Abuja, and he was only able to get a small amount of food for 250,000 naira. I need you to note that 250,000 naira is the quarter of a million. That means that he used the quarter of a million of Nigerian currency and he could only get a small amount of food. In a moment, I'll play you the video. Then when we come back, we'll be looking at the economic reality of Nigeria now and how the Nigerian government can be able to adjust the way and manner that they are running the country, especially if the president truly deserves a second term in 2027. We'll be looking at the political dynamics, the economic dynamics, and also the social dynamics as well. But first, let us go and watch the video of Isaac Fayose, the junior brother of Peter Ayodele Fayose, former governor of Ekiti State. Let's watch the video.
You say market, everything choke, food expensive. I go market, I spend like 250,000 to buy food. Wheelbarrow. With my 250,000, see, I want wheelbarrow at the carry. The things all day expensive. Abi Mala?
Yes, sir.
They won't kill us. See, now one wheelbarrow they push go 250,000 before. Now trailer you go push 250k before you go market. Now trailer you go they push. Omolanke. Now 250,000. Meet alone now 98,000. Everything choke. If you not like making a decamp from now till tomorrow, next election is people versus politician. We choke.
There you have it. You just watched the video of Isaac Fayose, the junior brother of the former governor of Ekiti State, Peter Ayodele Fayose, and you can see how he was lamenting about the hardship in the land. So if Isaac Fayose, as rich as he is, if he can lament, don't forget that Isaac Fayose has children in Australia, he has children in UK. I think he even just recently returned from the UK. If he can lament about the hardship in the land, then you enablers of bad governance, then I will say that when the bedu enter your body, shout out to Burna Boy, then you will know that it is always good to speak out against bad governance so that the government in power can be able to up their sleeves as regards creating succum for the Nigerian people. Now, the best part of that video, the video you just watched, is where Isaac Fayose, repeated an assertion that I made just yesterday on Precious show, where I asserted, Precious is a journalist, and she asked me a kind of like brilliant question. I wasn't expecting him. He said, "Oh, what is the way forward as regards 2027?" I said that if politicians, decide to be cross-carpeting as they are cross-carpeting, then 2027 will be an election between the Nigerian people and APC and Bola Ahmed Tinubu. It will be Nigerian people versus APC, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. So if the political stalwart, if they are trooping into APC and Bola Ahmed Tinubu thinks that, by so doing, he will have an automatic win in 2027, if Nigerians do not believe in him, then a candidate will emerge. And that candidate will now be the rallying point of the majority of Nigerians that are suffering. And they will back that candidate. So the election will not be between APC and PDP. Rather, it will now be between APC versus the Nigerian people. And Isaac Fayose repeated that same assertion. And so that made it the best part of my video. That made it my best part of that particular video. Now, let us look at what Isaac Fayose said. If you look at it, looking at the wheelbarrow, and I believe you can see it on your screen right now, this is not a full wheelbarrow of food. Isaac Fayose said, you could only get a wheelbarrow of food. No, Isaac, you are wrong. This is not a full wheelbarrow, because I've seen where they load wheelbarrow with food that they will even have to use this rubber or rope to tie the food, because when they leave the wheelbarrow, everything is just going to pour away. So this can best pass as maybe half of a wheelbarrow. Will it even pass as half? But this is definitely not a full wheelbarrow. So Isaac Fayose is even wrong in that regard, because he has even exaggerated it that he was only able to buy a full wheelbarrow of food. Then let us be fair to the Nigerian government, which is that if you look at it, Isaac said he purchased the food that you are seeing in the wheelbarrow with just about 250,000 naira. Now, we didn't know what Isaac decided to go and buy. We don't know the kind of food, but then again, no matter the kind of food that you are buying, so far it is something that one will eat in his mouth. Even if you are buying shaki, you are buying bokoto, this shouldn't for any reason whatsoever be 250,000 naira. And if you look at it very well, what comes to my mind is Isaac himself may not know how to price. He may be cheated by the market women. Some market women can be very callous, they could be very wicked. If they see you as a man and they see that you're a bit cosmopolitan, the price that they will sell, if they are to sell somebody something ordinarily for 5 naira, if you are not careful, they can sell it for you for 8 naira or even 7 naira. So Isaac himself may not know how to price. But then again, despite that he doesn't know how to price, that doesn't rub up the fact that things are overly expensive. Now, let us do addition or subtraction. That means that if Isaac doesn't know how to price, let's say the food in that basket should naturally worth maybe about 200,000 instead of 250,000 naira. Okay, let us reduce it further for the sympathizers of the government. Let's say it will be like 180,000, not 250,000 naira. Assuming but not considering that Isaac does not know how to price. But even if at 180,000 naira, is this what you are saying in the wheelbarrow? Should this cost 180,000 naira of Nigerian currency? So we cannot rule out the fact that the country is hard, the economy is very tough for Nigerians, and things are overly expensive. I told a friend of mine in the diaspora that if you want to visit Nigeria now, so that you won't kind of like disappoint yourself, whatever you are buying for 1 naira before, just make sure that if you want to buy that particular thing now, budget 4 naira. Because the value of the dollar has dropped, and Nigeria operates what we can call a foreign economy. Because look around you, almost everything you find is being imported in one way or the other. So for you, if you are in the diaspora and you are watching me, whatever you've been buying for 100 naira before, if you are visiting Nigeria, budget 400 naira. Whatever you've been doing for 100,000 naira before, if you are visiting Nigeria, then make sure you budget 400,000 naira, because from what I can hear, definitely the country is not smiling, and maybe people have even flooded your DM too, requesting for favor, different kind of favor or the other. So that doesn't rule out the fact that the country, things are expensive, even if Isaac Fayose does not know how to price. And the problem is that the price of goods and services in the country, it has affected so many marriages. And I'll share an instance with you. I'll share one very instance with you. Now, I was in the diaspora and a friend traveled to Nigeria. He came back, and while we were having a discussion about the country and all that, my friend was feeling kind of like a bit bad. I saw that he was a bit moody, and I asked him what's wrong. Then he now opened up to me that when he kind of like visited Nigeria, he's a bit concerned because he feels that his wife is now kind of like doing all these kurukere waka, that he feels that maybe his wife is seeing someone else or loving someone else. Ask him why. He said because if he gives the woman money, the woman will say it's not enough. If we add more, the woman will still say it's not enough. If we still add more, the woman will still complain. So the man was now thinking that maybe his wife is beginning to roll with people and maybe they have exposed her to money. So the man was feeling concerned, and I told him that no. You see, when I visited Nigeria, the price of goods and services is on the high side, that you can't blame the woman. If she is not going to go and steal, if the money is not enough, she will tell you that it's not enough. So when I took my time to explain the situation of things in Nigeria further to that particular man, then he now kind of like, he a sigh of relief that, that means that, okay, now he can sleep fine, because he thought that his wife is, following men, and maybe they are kind of like giving her money that he cannot afford to give her, and that's why she's saying the money is not enough every now and then. So you can look at it from that particular illustration. You can imagine how many marriage that this economic hardship has affected. And if you look at one thing, kudos to Isaac Fayose. Kudos to Isaac Fayose, because his brother, the former governor, is still screaming Tinubu 2027. He's still seeing nothing bad in the level of hardship in the land. And Isaac Fayose is not a poor guy. So his brother, the former governor, has chosen to kind of like play the political correctness game, despite the fact that he's a member of the PDP, although he's suspended one. He's still saying that, oh, Tinubu is the best thing for 2027, but this is his blood brother, same mother, same father. They came out from the same womb, and his brother is taking a different dimension. Isaac is an elite as well. He too can take the dimension of his brother and be singing, oh, on your mandate we shall stand. So that's why extra kudos to Isaac Fayose for using his platform and for using his voice positively, for him to be speaking on behalf of the Nigerian masses, because even if that food costs 1 million naira, I can assure you that Isaac Fayose can afford it. But for him to be crying out, definitely he's using his voice for the ordinary Nigerian people. And so kudos to Isaac Fayose in that regard. But what I can say is, you see, hardship knows no tribe. Hardship, you know, they know tribe. Oh. So if you are the type that you say, oh, you know, I'm Igbo, I'm Hausa, I'm Yoruba, you know, we support the Yoruba government, Hausa government, or if you are tribalistic, well, I can tell you that hardship knows no tribe. If you go to the market, they won't ask you what is your ethnic group. So hardship knows no tribe. Poverty, where you dey see so, you don't know any tribe. Insecurity, you don't get tribal. Then unemployment as well doesn't know any tribe. So, and that is why we all need to come together and hold government accountable. A government cannot promise renewal, and you'll be dishing out hopelessness to the people. Then some people will say, oh, don't talk. Oh, because you are a Yoruba man, we need to support a Yoruba man. No, poverty does not know tribe. Hunger does not know tribe. Hardship does not know tribe. On a final note, kudos to Isaac Fayose, but beware of your phone though. The way you are making that video, you are in a public space, there's poverty and hardship in the land, and there are a lot of guys that stealing is their occupation. They operate based on informal economy, stealing, robbery, kidnapping, and all that. So next time, Isaac Fayose, be careful of your phone so that you don't lose your phone while trying to lament about the hardship in Nigeria. Kudos to you once again. It's been an interesting time with you on this episode of Politics with Dr. Omosholade. Subscribe, turn on your notification button, catch up with my past video. See you in my next video. I love you all sincerely.